when they delivered this news to Mayrsol as
No,
well?
no. They did it separately. But I know that she was at the time, remember, we were very close.
Yeah.
And she was devastated. Like she wanted, I mean, honestly,
She wanted that
we had to
fame.
keep her away from
Sharp objects.
exactly.
Well, put a pin in that because I've got more coming
Yeah.
about Mayrsol when we get into last season and season. I want to hear your thoughts too, Beba, about Mayrsol and all sorts of cast members. But what is there like some high and some low that sticks out just from that one season two when you were full time? I mean, both of you. Like, is there a high or a low?
I honestly enjoyed it. You know, again, you and I have talked about this. The Housewife of 2011 is not the Housewife of 2022
At all.
So I don't have the wherewithal to be the 2022 housewife. I can tell you that for sure. But I had fun. It served a purpose. I thought I had established strong friendships. I am a person that is ruled by justice. So I thought that Mayrsol was being, attacked by Leah, and that Leah, had so much, and that how could she attack somebody that was single and starting her own business? And
yeah, that
was I
your
played
storyline. Yeah.
I was played like a violin. And but at the time I thought I was doing something right. Alexia had just had the issue with Frankie. I wanted to be a support system for her. I love Joanna. Whatever, it was fine. And it was obviously, a good platform for what I was trying to, I was able to parlay it into something. So for me, it was good. I don't regret doing it.
I don't regret doing it either. If anything, it was fun. It's also like my greatest party trick to pull out of my back pocket of like, oh yeah, my mom was a housewife. People are like, wait, what? I
remember bitch sesh. We don't want to talk about other, but
well, whatever. Yeah. Like I went to a bitch sesh live and they do like the boots on the ground thing.
Yes.
And I like walked up and I was like, my mom is a housewife. And then when I was like walking away from the mic, Casey Wilson was like, touch her garments like she's Meghan Markle, like she's
royalty.
It meant everything. But the thing that I remember the most, and one of my favorite things ever, which is dark, but whatever, the last day of filming season 2, they and this is very like inside baseball, but we filmed like 3 scenes in one day with like different outfit changes because it was the last day of filming, like whatever. We just had to like get a bunch of shit out of the way. It's like, we have to close this story and this story and this story. So me, my sister, my mom were in the house. We filmed like 2 scenes. And then my dad came over and the producers were like, you and your sister can like hang out for a bit. We're going to film something with your parents. I was like, okay, great. Again, we had been filming all day. So me and my sister go in my room, we take a nap, mic'd and everything. Like we're still mic'd because they were like, we're going to call you in a second. A producer wakes us up like maybe 45 minutes later. Imagine waking up from a nap and you're like in a haze and you're like, what's going on? And they're like, go downstairs. Your parents are there talking. So we go downstairs and cameras are up. Like there's no producer being like, okay, so your parents are just talking about this, whatever. Cameras are up. We walk into the kitchen and my mom is crying and my dad is laughing, of course. And I'm like, what's happening? And my dad is like, well, your mother and I just signed the divorce papers. And I was like, oh, what? So what's fun is that I get to relive my parents' divorce with reruns. And I think that I showed my husband my parents getting divorced. And I think that that's fun.
Well, at least so it's a low and a high, I guess.
It's a low and a high. I have a sense of humor about it. My parents were not supposed to be together. They sucked at being together. So it was good that they got divorced. It's just crazy. I think it's fucked up for a producer not to be like, hey, your parents are doing this thing. Like you're walking into, just to know what you're walking into. We're still impressionable. I was 20 years old. I'm not like a full blown adult. I'm still like kind of a kid in my opinion. So I just think like if I wasn't emotionally stable, it could have fucked me up.
Yeah. Well, listen, Anna, you should go. I mean, I really feel it's better to be a 1-season housewife than a 2-season housewife. You get that, Ebony Williams and Joyce and Carlton from Beverly Hills. It's like a 1-season wonder.
I know, and they want you to do Ultimate Girls Trip for season 1 housewife. How I feel like
you should do that. Wait, is that a thing?
It's a thing. Yeah.
Oh my God, you should do that.
Have you gotten a call for Girls Trip?
I it was a conversation. I haven't gotten an official anything, and I've got other stuff going, and I don't know. We'll see.
Did you get a call for girls trip 1, 2, or 3, which already passed?
No.
It's some future, like
It's
we
like
think
a new
we're gonna
one?
do like a
Mhm.
one
Well,
season.
it's something that they're talking about, because you know how they always have a theme,
Yeah.
right?
The
Like
ex-wives club.
dynamic duos, like ex-wives, whatever. So
Interesting.
OGs.
And when they called you, they said,
And
"Hey."
so now it's going to be one season losers. I don't know. I don't know.
I think they might call it one season wonders, but that's
Oh,
that would,
there you go.
one season wonder sounds better than one season losers.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that would be very interesting. Well, I mean, are you interested if this comes to fruition? Your phone rings for a second.
God, you know
callback?
what? I have said so many times to Darren Karp, and to different people, that I would never do Housewives again. So I'm going to give the standard answer that every housewife says. It's like, you never say never. I'm going to do that.
But just think about it. This isn't true full blown. It'd be, one season.
Oh, right.
wonders.
I know. There's not that much.
And
commitment.
it's probably like a week-long trip somewhere or something. It's
Right, I
7,
know, but
8
it
days of
depends.
filming.
I would have done Dorinda's house in a heartbeat,
No,
but like
that's
zero interest in being stuck in Thailand for 10 days,
Ooh, no.
with a bunch of
Bimbos.
crazy. Yeah.
Did they give you any more information when they said
No.
but they definitely
No,
said
it was just talking. We were talking about another pitch, and then that came in as part of, the thing.
and they definitely said one season wonders.
They did not say stop putting words in my mouth.
They definitely said
They
that. And you're definitely
do
doing
you know
it.
he's a lawyer.
Well, but
Are you?
Oh yeah.
yes, that's
Oh,
well,
wow.
so are you, Anna. It takes one to know one,
I
but
know,
And so am
but I
I.
need to hone my
Oh,
skills.
really?
No, she's
No, I'm
not.
not.
oh. But you said one season, so the theme would be the people that were on for one season. That would be the theme of it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's something they are contemplating as a potential theme of a Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. And the defense rests.
Well, just think about it. You have Ebony Williams from New York.
Oh my God, I love her. She's amazing.
She's a fellow lawyer. I bet you she would be on it with you. So there you go.
Well, yeah, I think that would depend on who was on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it would be refreshing to have.
You and Ebony would be good friends.
Oh, yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
you guys would hit it off.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree. Well, listen, I know you in the real world. Like we've, you were
In
on
the
my
wild.
podcast, right? Like you were on my podcast 2 years ago, and we've kept in touch. So I know that like throughout the years since Housewives has been off, like you've been on the Food Network and Skinny Latina. Like you really are one of these rare exceptions. There are others, these rare exceptions that has truly gone on with your life.